Welcome to Jules Knows. This is a reading for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, please forgive me for being MIA, but life happens. So, this is a reading for Sagittarius. It's a general reading, it's not for any specific Sagittarius. If you are here viewing this video and you're Sagittarius or not, there is something for this video, a message in this video for you, is what I'm trying to say. So if you've clicked on this video, you're here for a reason, so please listen to the end. Don't forget, you can always leave me comments. You can leave me thumbs up or likes or shares, and I will greatly appreciate it. So let's get started. So I started pulling an angel card, but that's not really where I want to start. So we'll save this angel card that came out for you. We're going to start with the pixies, with my blue pixies. Let's see what the message is for Sagittarius. What have we got here for Sagittarius? Sorry. What do we have here for Sagittarius? It's a message for my lovely Sagittarius. There's one. Oh, this card has come out for a lot of signs. A lot of signs, and it's kind of something different with each one. It's amazing how different. Ooh, that card's come out too. My gosh. That's so weird. This is for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what's the message for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. What's the message for my Sagittarius? Oh, no, we're not taking all the cards, not half the deck. We just want one or two cards, please. Sagittarius, what else we got left? Sagittarius, there's one. Anything else? Anything else, please, for Sagittarius? There we go. Perfect. Perfect, my Sagittarius. So let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? 3 of these cards have come out for at least 2 or 3 of these signs. Okay, so let's take a look. I mean, and that's just not really even, I don't know what's going on there. But it's been kind of crazy. So the first card that came out for you are these lilies. And it's funny because every time I read this card, I've read it differently tonight, and I'm getting ready to read it different one more time. So this card is normally a positive card, and it's usually about flowers coming out of the, like spring flowers coming up, and so it's all about growth and regeneration. But the last time I read it, I was reading it as if it was, frozen and they were dying. This time I feel like it's not that at all. I'm focused on the gray in this card, and I feel like it's old age creeping in, or someone's getting older and they're changing how they feel about things. In fact, so much so that they're going to be arguing about things. They're going to be having communication problems, and they could actually be in some chronic pain as well. They may be having some pains due to things that are going on in their health arena. Could be emotional pain too. It might not just be physical pain. This is about somebody who's having some issues with growing older, and the way they're growing older, and then comes in the house. And I don't know if somebody's still trying to get their housing needs met. They're not feeling secure, or they're not feeling like their domestic life is going the way they want it to. They feel like their foundation might be in question, maybe a little bit. And maybe it's somebody who thought that they were going to be better placed than what they are at this age. They thought they'd be in much better shape. So this has something to do with family, and maybe somebody even reflecting. Could be a reflection, because these lilies are kind of a reflection card. So there could be an internal dialogue that's going on here too. Internal conflict about family and home, and what that looks like. and how that transpires in life and how it changes in life. How maybe what you thought was going to be, things were going to be a certain way when you got this age or you got to that age, and it didn't come out like you thought it was going to. Then you got the bear, and this is all about money and finances and protecting yourself, protecting your finances, and being the boss. You want to be the boss of everything and everyone. And yeah, maybe protection as well. Protecting what you have, protecting what you think you have, protecting the things that you do have, because you're getting older and you want to make sure you're well protected. I think that's it. I think you're getting older and you're having this internal conflict between protecting things, but you got it all wrong. You've got things wrong. And the reason that you have it all wrong is because you're so worried about the money and the things that you have, and you're losing the people, which is what's really important. Sagittarius, you'll find that the people are more important than the things. And a lot of people lose sight of that. They cannot see the forest for the trees. They cannot see that the people are more important than the things. Things can come and go. People come and go too, but people aren't really replaceable. You can't really replace them. You can try, you can find other people and try to, but some people are family and you can never replace them. It's a hard lesson to learn, Sagittarius. A lot of people never do learn it. But there are some things in life that are more important than money and security and finances and houses and all those things. And that's usually the family. Usually the things that you love should be people, not things. It's the people that matter. This is Oracle Visions. What's the message for Sagittarius, please? Thank you, Spirit. What is the message for my lovely Sagittarius? And it went across the floor. So, let's pick this up and see what we got here. So the first thing you have is you're looking to the past, the present, the future, and you're looking in the mirror at yourself, at your own reflection. You see the past, you see the present, but you can't see the future. You're trying to see what's up ahead, and you're trying to figure out, what mask do I wear now? But maybe, in all truth, it's time to take off the mask and really see things for as they are. See yourself as you are. Because hiding behind the mask never gives you a true picture of what's really happening. And in this one, you're kind of all up in your own head. You're contemplating and thinking, and you've finally let the mask slip away, but it's almost like you're depressed. But you've got a book in your hand, and this is the book of your life. And if you don't learn to focus on what's truly important in life, your tree will wither up and go. You've only got, it looks like, one flower here that's still left on this tree. So if you want your life to continue, then you need to branch out, reach out, find the important things wherever you lost them and try to regain them or find them again. You see all these bubbles. So she's dreaming and she's got all these bubbles that are coming in. And they're trying to, when they hit her, they're like splashing. They're trying to get her attention to pull her out of this shell that she's in. She's put herself in this state of I want to say it's, what's the word I want? It's stasis is all I can think of. She's in this immobility. She's in this phase of immobility. And this could be a man as well as a woman. They're not doing anything. The bells are ringing and they're just not paying attention. They don't know which way to go, and so they're confused, and so they've just sat here and kind of clammed up, and they're really not going anywhere. And I think that this card is telling you to wake up, Wake up and understand that you can't, as long as you're just sitting there, your life won't move forward. Gosh, that's interesting. So let's get some tea cards, tea leaf cards, and see what the messages are from them. It's a message for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, please. What kind of cards do we have in here for? Ooh, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. There's another one. Yes, what's the message that Sagittarius needs to hear? They need to see, hear. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Sagittarius need to know. What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, let's get the other half of these cards because I can't shuffle both halves at the same time. My hands are too small. What's the message for Sagittarius, please? What do they need to see? What do they need to know? Sagittarius, please. What do they need to see? What do they need to know? Oh, Sagittarius. It's getting interesting. Okay, let's see what we got here. So I'm going to pull all these and this and all of this. This and this. So you start out with a camel. It says perseverance and you'll overcome any problems. It's kind of interesting because the camel has everything he needs on his back and it looks like he's even got his own tent, his own housing. So he's like carrying the weight of the world, everything with him but the kitchen sink. And it says perseverance will overcome problems. So keep at it. Wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So somebody's trying to come in the middle of things. So you may be dealing with people doing something. I don't know what it is you're doing, but someone's trying to form a wedge. They're trying to wedge their way in. Well, great worry over nothing. You seem to be really worried, and I think it's about getting older. You're worried about the things changing, the changes. You're worried about what are you going to do when you get older and what's going to happen. Your worries are for nothing. Things will be what they'll be. A wall. You build a wall between you and someone else. There's a huge brick wall, stone wall between you and them. And this wall isn't going anywhere. It's kind of been a misunderstanding. You and this person, it's like you didn't build this wall. Other people helped you build it. Fortunate. Broom. New home, new attitude. Maybe it's time to clean things up. Get rid of the old, bring in the new. Maybe it's time to get a new house, Sagittarius. Maybe it's time to sweep out all the junk and all the old stuff and all the crap. Get rid of it. Clean it up. Protection from a powerful friend. You've got someone who's on your side, some powerful person, and you're protected from most things. Younger woman's dealings or relationship with a younger woman. This could be you, could be that you're dealing with someone that's younger. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. I think that we all worry about that. The main thing to see here is it looks like someone has put like a hood, not a hood, but a chain around this vulture. And it's closing the vulture's mouth. So if you keep your lips tight and keep them closed, then, and pay attention and listen, you'll find that there's a good possibility that you're worrying about somebody being against you when they really aren't. You'll find that things aren't nearly as bad as you thought they were. The next card is mice. Discord among friends or family. So somebody's picking at you. So maybe that's not true. Maybe there is a vulture and maybe there is someone that's kind of giving bad vibes and kind of going against you. Someone who's picking at you a little bit and you're finding it irritating. They're irritating you. It's irritating. You want them to stop. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So you're going to end up getting married to someone. It could be a romantic partnership. It could be a business deal. It could be that, whichever way it goes, it looks like it's a rosy deal. Looks like it's a good deal for you. Looks like it'll work out in your favor. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Maybe you're marrying somebody with blonde, gray, or white hair. Could be that you're dealing with somebody that came together, so I'm going to say that those are probably a good indication you're going to marry a blonde. Candle, you will be shown the way. Someone's going to show you the way to go. Again, more flowers, lilies. And of course, like I said, the lilies came out for you before. And I think that has to do with getting older. Dogs, getting together with friends. That's the second time dogs have come out for you as well. So you've got lots of friends, lots and lots of friends. An exciting event, someone is hitting the gong. It's the beginning of some major event. I don't know if you're planning on going to some event. I know a lot of venues are opening up. Or it could be something like a wedding. It looks very oriental, so I would say maybe it has something to do with the Orient. And frying pan. You put yourself right back in the frying pan, Sagittarius. I don't know if it's with the younger woman or the fair-haired woman or who it is exactly. Could be family. But you have put yourself right in the center of it, and someone's starting to turn up the heat a little bit. Could be these mice, whoever's trying to cause issues and cause problems, whoever's coming between you and someone, trying to cause a wedge between you. Yeah, be careful with that. Somebody's throwing you right back into the fire. So let's see what your angel card is. It's gentleness. Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So there's some things that make you happy but are not too strenuous, not too exciting. You don't want to do anything too, too exciting there. Let's see what the Tai Chi has for you. Or Tai Chi. What am I saying? These are I Ching cards. I Ching. What do we have for, thank you, Sagittarius? Got your name right? So you decided to come out, huh? What's the message for Sagittarius, please? One more card. I need one more card for Sagittarius, please. One more card, please, for Sagittarius. I'm not taking a whole deck. Just one card, please. One more card for Sagittarius. What we got here? Sagittarius. There we go. Here it is. And here's what came out for you, my lovely Sagittarius. You always read these cards in twos, I Chings. Normally you put two of these cards together and read them as one, but these have the definitions on them or the little sayings on them, so I always pull two. By feeding the desires of ego, we encourage the growth of inferior spiritual qualities such as envy, self-pity, and distrust. Through meditations, we cultivate tranquility and receptiveness that allows wisdom to flow in. So make sure that you are feeding positive energies into yourself and that you're not encouraging the ego and feeding yourself with envy and self-pity and distrust. What you focus on is what will be, Sagittarius. Do not focus on those properties. Those are all negative properties. Make sure you're focusing on the positive. Marrying maiden. To act on desires is to fail to follow the right principles. There will always be desires and problems in relationships, but by following proper conduct, their effects will be minimal. This is something I think we all probably need to learn. Act on desires is to fail to follow the right principles. So, in other words, what this card is telling you is to stop acting on your desires. Just because you want something or you want to do something doesn't mean you go out and do it. or that you get to get it. You know, you don't get everything you want. And if you're following the right principles like loyalty and trust and those kinds of things, then you're not going to have problems in your relationships. You know, you're not going to have issues in relationships if you're doing the right things. If you're not doing the right things and you're just grabbing whatever you desire, then you're probably going to have struggles and problems. Just saying. So, Sagittarius, my fun-loving Sagittariuses, you guys need to tone it down a little bit, which would be what I would suggest. And pay attention to the signs. Listen. Clean things up. Tear down that wall, Mr. Gorbachev, you know. And don't be scared. Someone's trying to drive some wedges into your relationships, into situations. You are usually prepared for anything and everything, but you're going to find yourself in the frying pan if you're not careful. All right, Sagittarius, I love you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.